Hello, and welcome back to another totally awesome episode of Cube 360. This week for you folks, I'm going to be doing a game review of a brand new game that just came out this week on October 20th. It's called Super Meat Boy, if you haven't guessed by now from the title screen and the intro. Super Meat Boy. It's a game that was released on Xbox Live and the Wiiware, and we're going to be talking about that in a little bit. But right now, what I want to talk about is the channel. So, recently I gained about 10 subscribers in the last week because of my NES video, which I thought is personally my best video yet. It's totally awesome. Check it out. But it was for the 25th anniversary of the NES. And I gained about 10 subscribers this week, which is actually it's a huge milestone for me because my channel's been kind of in a little bit of a standstill for the last few months. I've been stuck at around 60 subscribers, and I've been trying to figure out how to get more traffic to the channel, but hey, I got a few more subscribers, and I would just like to thank each and every one of you that just subscribed this week to the channel. I hope you enjoy the videos. I'll give you a little bit of a shout out here. Here's all the names here on who recently subscribed. So I do thank you very much to these people. And I also want to shout out to 2 fellow subscribers who've been with me basically since day one. That are very true, awesome individuals. They are very supportive. The first one is Korad4. This guy is awesome. He's plugged our channel like 3 times. He always watches the videos. He always makes a comment, constructive criticism. This guy is awesome. Korad4. We thank you for watching our videos. And the other shout out goes to Candy Red Spider-Man. This guy's also been with me since the beginning, and he has 2 channels as well. He doesn't really upload videos, but he is just a very supportive guy, and he gives out his comments and stuff like that, and I thank those 2 for being here since the beginning and watching my videos. So without any further ado, how about we kick into my Super Meat Boy review? Alright, so this is what you see when you first pop in the game. You got a little bit of an intro here explaining the game, introducing your heroes and villains here. So we got Meat Boy and his love bandage girl. And this is evil Dr. Fetus. Nobody likes Dr. Fetus, though, because he's a baby in a jar. Would you like a baby in a jar? Well, anyway, Dr. Fetus hates everyone, but most of all, Dr. Fetus hates Meat Boy. Look, Meat Boy just wants to be friends, but he beat him up and stole his girl. So what you gonna do, Meat Boy? You just gonna sit there and wallow in your own self-pity? Hell no! Go save her! Yeah! Kick some ass! Let's kick some fetus baby ass! Super Meat Boy. So the premise of the game is very simple. You got 2 buttons. You got your running button and your jump button on the Xbox. It's the A and the X button. So your green button and your blue button. After every level you see a camera mode. What's a camera mode, you ask? Well, it's basically a replay of your level. I'll explain why that is shown in a little bit later, but you can save the replay and whatnot. Basically, let's go back to the tutorial here. So Meat Boy can jump off walls, right? So what you want to do is you want to run up to the wall, basically just use your jump button to scale the wall. You can jump on one side or use both walls to hop back and forth off each other. The basic premise of the game is to get your girlfriend from one level to the other. Dr. Fetus keeps stealing her. So here you go. This is the last kind of special move Meat Boy has, is basically just a long jump. Holding down the run button and jumping. There's different worlds in the game here. Forest, Hospital, Rapture, and they got a little bit of a map. There's 20 levels per each world. Most of the levels start off kind of simple. Well, in the first world anyway. You just got some simple saws and stuff like that as obstacles. But as you get on further in the game, the obstacles become tougher, right? Tougher to accomplish. Then you got mazes and fire and lasers and rockets and the whole 9 yards, basically, that you have to try to get yourself around. It does get significantly harder as you get along, so you're going to have to use your brain and a lot of strategy as you get further into the game. What I wanted to talk about was the camera thing again. If you do manage to beat a level after 100 tries, what will happen with the camera? It'll show all your tries at once, all the Meat Boys and all the failed attempts. I love this feature. It's so cool. With every level, actually, there's a double level. There's a dark side to the level. So it's the dark world. There's like a light world and a dark world. On the main map, you want to press your X button, which will then switch you over to the dark world. Dark world levels are basically a variation of the light world level, but a hell of a lot harder. And you can't have a game without some awesome bosses, can you? And Meat Boy is no short of that. Totally awesome kick-ass bosses in this game. At the end of each chapter, you'll find a boss. There's 20 worlds, as mentioned, per world. Also, this is the screen you'll see. There's warps, bandages, and the dark world that you can see as well to see how you did in that world. Of course, the developers hid lots of secrets. This game is no short of secrets. Two of the major ones are warp zones. There's two different kinds of warp zone. There's level warp zones, and there's hidden character warp zones. So first of all, the level warp zones are basically a throwback to Retro Arcade. You get 3 lives to beat the levels here. And the character ones, the character hidden zones are, if you go into these warp zones and you'll be greeted by a character like this, and if you beat these characters' worlds, you'll get that character as an unlockable alternative character to play each level with. And then at the start of each level, it'll ask you, do you want to play at this guy, do you want to play at that guy? But one thing about these levels is, they're not going to give you these characters for free. These characters are hard, or these levels are hard to get. Each character has their own little hidden thing as well. Like Jill can float, and this guy here, Gish, can stick to walls. Let's take a little bit of a look at some of the achievements in this game, shall we? So, find and unlock a warp zone, find and complete 5, find and unlock commander video, secret 1, complete 10 levels consecutively without dying. It's not as hard as you think. It can be done. I got that one. Then there's also complete a whole chapter without dying, though. Haven't done that, no way. Collect 10 bandages or 50 bandages, 100% of the game. Huh, good luck with that, eh? Another secret achievement, complete the dark world and complete the main game. Difficulty. This game is going to make you rip your hair out and break a few controllers. You're going to be doing levels over and over and over and over continuously. It's not going to be, you might be doing levels over 100 times. Seriously, some of the levels are just crazy. There's no rhyme or reason for where things are. Just the program has made some things just random. Some things will explode out of nowhere, and it's most of it's luck. It's some skill, but a lot of luck. Hard game. Alright folks, well that was the review of Super Meat Boy, and as you can see I'm about to give you my final verdict. So what did I think about this game? I thought it was spectacular. Yes, spectacular with a capital S. Actually, all the letters are capital with an exclamation mark at the end as well. This game is awesome. It's totally spectacular. It's worth the money. Right now you can get it for 800 points on the Xbox Live account. That's only about 10 or 11 bucks, which is a steal of a deal for this game. It's going to be going up to $15 near the end of November, I think it is. So they're giving us a little bit of a trial run. So get it while you can. It's a great game. It's an old school platformer. It's very hard, as you can see. The music is awesome. It's great, 8-bit style music. It's done kind of like in the same style as I guess Scott Pilgrim was. It's rockin' music. It's really awesome. I can't really. I don't know what else to say. There's nothing negative I can say about this game. This game blew me away. I played it for like 8 hours in a row. I went to bed at 5:30 in the morning the day I bought this game. I was just so hooked. It's so addicting. You'll be doing the levels over and over and over again until you're good at them. And is just so good. I don't know. It's just you're just so mesmerized when you're playing this game. It's awesome. Check it out. I give it a I don't know, 10 out of 10, maybe a 9.8 out of 10 or something. But it's a really good game. It's definitely a high 90s game, a 90s out of 100. It's a great game. It's one of the best of the year. So that's my review, and check out the game. And if you don't really like hard games, though, it may not be for you. So that's my one, I guess, down point. I like hard games personally, kind of like Battletoads games. I like hard games, giving you a challenge, and it just makes you want to play more and more until you beat it. But if you don't really like hard games, if you're more of a novice gamer, more of a casual gamer, then this game may not be for you. That's my only thing. But if you're up for a challenge, check it out. So that's it for this week, folks. Lots more videos coming soon. Please comment, and thanks a lot for taking the time to watch and comment. So see you next time.